Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my precious pack, and welcome back once more to World of Tanks. I have a bit of a match for you, and this one was quite hilarious to me because of what kept happening. I'm not going to spoil it because the title partially already does that. However, I'm going to enjoy commentating this one because when I was actively playing, was actually quite hilarious and enjoyable at times, while the rest of the time it was a typical match of World of Tanks. Point your gun at a tank, fire, well, point the barrel at the tank, fire, do some damage. Typical things. So, what's going to make this enjoyable to watch or rewatch? Well, you're going to see the first of said issues within the next minute. Well, not really an issue because of what I was doing. So, a little bit of hindsight, well, a little bit of background story to help elaborate. I like listening to music when I game. And I just tabbed out of the game because I was changing music because for some reason, when I had opened the game, it closed the music. I hadn't even realized it because it was towards the end of the songs that I was listening to, and when I launched in this match, it had actually closed. Well, not quite closed, I had actually closed it because I was changing songs and I forgot to start it again. So, here I am, tabbed out, and I spotted two vehicles and didn't even know it until I watched the replay. So I spotted the Renegade and the TS5. And both of them could have taken pot shots at me, and yet, neither did. And here comes a more hilarious one. I mean, I tabbed out of the game and could have been shot by him as well. Still, again, just get the music going and stuff like that. And at the moment, I'm still having issues with the music, so I'm just I'm deciding when I want to tab out again to deal with it. Because I enjoy listening to the music while I play the game. And I decided to do so now, because I basically just took away half of the health of that IS-3, and now I can take care of it. So what I started to do is I went ahead and I tabbed out again. I started to take care of it, except for this time around I got the music going again, so tabbed back in fairly quickly. And now the fun begins as I listen to the music and I start rolling through the enemy team. Now, right now it's even. Well, not anymore. Tiger 2 just went down. And you got a tank destroyer that's complaining about the light tanks, apparently not knowing how to scout, and my first thought was, this is literally one of the most open maps I can think of. They get caught out, they're going to be shot, and, well, they're not top tier. So when they get hit, it's going to hurt. And I'd rather have them towards the back because right now, both teams have an artillery piece, and one thing I love to do is rush their artillery pieces in light tanks, and one thing that people take for granted is just how useful they can be. They can be annoying as can be and just utterly annoy everyone, just like that guy who just got nuked. Well, not quite nuked, but hit pretty good. Oh, and I'm tabbed out again. Changing the music yet again. But that's the 3 strikes. And then the final one where I return is the time where I start fighting. And the STRV on my team is basically telling the light tanks in chat to suicide run for him. And the only thought of mine is, I've been in smaller, weaker light tanks, and I've had a more impactful game because I don't just sit around complaining and telling light tanks to spot. I do it myself, where possible. If you're the top tier and you're going to complain about bottom tier light tanks not scouting, well, you do that because you're going to get shown up and look like a chump by a tier 7 tank destroyer. Oh, and that's not the last you're going to see of that Skoda T50. Not even close. I actually pick him apart later, as you're going to see in the next 2.5-ish minutes, 3 minutes roughly. And now I'm deciding exactly where I want to go because they have a light tank off to my left. They have an ISM that just went undetected, and here comes the IS-3 again. He really wants to do some damage to me for some reason. And he's just not lucky. However, I do have to comment on the damage rolls I'm getting. They're normally have been fighting in this vehicle, I've been seeing 320 rolls and stuff like that more often than anything. So, you know, average damage is 360 and I see 320 more often. No, this match was just... The RNG during this match was amazing because it was just high rolling left and right. Well, left, right, and center. And there it was me doing something stupid. But this is the downfall of that Skoda T50 because he just came into the city and started doing whatever it is that he was trying to do. I still don't quite know. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the mouse shin behind me because I don't want it to roll up and destroy me. And I'm deciding, well, he's fully loaded, I have my repair kit, I can shoot him once, move back, good trade. However, he does something that I noticed that gets him killed. Right here. He drives out. Yeah, that just happened. You literally just watched that happen. The Tier 9 willingly just drove out like that. I was surprised by that. And the Bat Chat just got spotted again down the way. He's just trundling along. And this E75 TS, he's just spamming premium rounds. Left, right, center, every which way he can fire them. And he just fluffed that one. And I'm lucky that the lag that I had didn't actually send that one to his frontal plate and bounce off, because that was just lucky. And gone. I'm not even done yet, because I want the mouse chin, but that doesn't quite happen, because I noticed the Scorpion 2 on their team noticed what I was doing as well, and I was paying attention to the map. So for once, I wasn't just going in for a kill. Oh, and apparently you can't turn around here, so I drove in forwards, and I'm going to have to drive back out, facing the way that I wanted to drive in. However, I get a shot right here, because I don't even know what he was doing there, but I've got space to drive forward, so I don't actually have to back out in front of his gun. He backs away, because he's being hit. The Maushin is now unspotted. He's somewhere off to my right, that's all that I know. The TS5 hasn't been spotted in a while, and again, he's doing something off to the right. And I'm trying to keep an eye out for the Bat Chat because he showed up in an area where he would be able to get me in the crossfire, and I don't want that to happen at all. And it was going through my head multiple times, but I also want to destroy the mouse chin because now it's starting to turn into a situation where I'm getting caught in the crossfire anyways, and I can't get the shot on the mouse chin, so I gave the Bat Chat multiple shots into me, but he stayed in the open for too long. And one thing I will comment again on this vehicle, the RNG of the weapon firing and hitting vehicles, it is extremely good. That is one thing I cannot complain about. And as you noticed, I just rushed the mouse shin because I noticed he fired his gun, and I managed to back out in time to dodge the shot from the Scorpion, which would have destroyed me sooner. Now, he is basically a one-shot for me, or close enough that if I can get another high roll on him, I can destroy him. That doesn't happen, though. And the rest of the match actually goes fairly smoothly and the team wins. We're going to go ahead and speed it up here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start talking about the rest of the stuff and then wish you all off well. So, the match ended fairly quickly, and it was fairly easy, and it was fairly entertaining. I have a few matches like this fairly often in the baby T110E5 here, and it happens on all kinds of maps because it's just, no matter where I seem to put the vehicle, it is extremely useful in most situations when people aren't actively sniping the turret on top of the turret. But that's going to be it, everybody. You're going to see the downfall of the Scorpion G come in the form of that Leopard prototype that's rolling down the middle of the road. But artillery's going to get the kill. And with that, I say, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there. Happy hunting, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.